What is up, guys? So let's talk about this Galactus story. So I posted it 2 days ago now on, I think it was Thursday, and all of a sudden yesterday it went viral. So let's talk about this Galactus story and where the Galactus confirmation is coming from. So essentially, there is no evidence for Galactus coming. There is literally no evidence. I don't understand why it's going viral. It's hard to say if it's true or not, because it's coming from a website that has no evidence. It's coming from mcucosmic.com. And essentially I ran the story, I think on Thursday. I think it was, I ran the story on Thursday. So the article implies that Galactus and Tyrant is coming to the MCU, but there's absolutely no evidence to suggest this. I mean, if you want to go check the story out yourself, it's on mcucosmic.com, but there's literally no evidence to. I don't get it. I mean, we covered the story because it's from a half decent source. Well, yeah, that's being nice. Half decent source. But Galactus confirmed as the next big bad in MCU, apparently. Yeah, there's not really any evidence at all. So, would you suggest that Silver Surfer will make an appearance? Well, the other villain that apparently is coming is Tyrant, is a Silver Surfer, I guess you could say, villain. So if Galactus is coming, then the Tyrant is also coming as well. But it's that kind of like the validity. So what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. Yep, it's a face cam video. So let's see. So do you guys believe this this Galactus story? Let's pop it up on the screen so I can read it. I'm trying to like dig. I mean, trying to talk to some other inside sources to see if it's true, but it was posted on August the 1st, so 2 days ago now. And essentially, yeah, what's up, Nathan? Essentially, all it says is at some point in the near future, Marvel Studio plans to introduce the planet-eating Galactus as well as one of the lesser-known creations, Tyrant. So that is literally the evidence, and it's been absolutely everywhere since last night. I don't miss any vids. Sweet, Warhead's checking in. So yeah, I want to do some streams a bit more often with you guys. So I thought I'd talk about this Galactus story that, unquote, it's very, I don't know, it's hard to take as factual because, like I said, guys, there is no real information about it. I've tried to ask some other people, and yeah, of course, Galactus will be coming at some point. But at this moment, it's just clickbait. I guess it's kind of questionable. It's a theory. Because, like I say, guys, there's literally no evidence to support this claim. And I get criticised heavily sometimes when I claim something and it's not true. But like I'm drinking White Monster, dude. There is literally no evidence to back up this claim currently. So it's always interesting when a website comes out with a story. And usually they say something like some inside source or a source close to Marvel has said blah, 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 blah. But in this instance, guys, there is literally no source at all. So it's very hard to take that this evidence is true. But I ran with a story because, I don't know, it was a slow day and there wasn't really much to talk about, but it's just interesting that there is literally no evidence in the whole article, except for the fact that it's coming from an alleged inside source that we don't even know if it's real or not. So it is pretty interesting, but I don't know. Do you guys think Galactus is coming? There is like literally like no evidence at all to suggest that this is even true. So it is interesting, and that's obviously why I wanted to talk about it. Wanted to put it in the title of the stream. Will, cheers for that. Is Galactus an Eternal? No, I don't think he is. I mean, no. Is he Eternal? No, I mean no. I don't think he is. My knowledge isn't the greatest about Galactus. I'm pretty sure he isn't Eternal. It's morning in Chicago, Illinois, USA. Sick. Yeah, it's like afternoon here. I'm just about to make a video, so I thought I'd jump on here and talk about this Galactus story, because it's getting like a lot of leeway now. It's a lot of people online are talking about it. But the thing is, even if it is true, like even if it is true, guys, make sure to subscribe and smash that subscribe button and that like button. We're like years away, like years. Some people now seem to think that Galactus is going to show up in the Eternals movie, which wouldn't really make much sense if they would. Yo, sup Canada Graphs. So yeah, it's like I said, the story's coming from MCUcosmic.com about Galactus being in Marvel, but there's no evidence. There's literally no evidence. Yeah, every single YouTuber is talking about this Galactus story being factual, including us, because but we did question it. But there is literally nothing to support the evidence. You're British, awesome. Oh yeah, I was in Mexico. I was in Mexico 2 weeks ago during Comic-Con, so like the Comic-Con week. So yeah, the time difference is like 6 hours or so. But like I said, guys, Galactus, there's no more evidence that he's coming now than he was allegedly coming during the EndGame run. So it's just pretty interesting how this story's come about. But yeah, I just wanted to get, like, I know there's not many people in this stream currently, but I just wanted to get your guys' input. Do you believe the Galactus story? It is pretty interesting, but like I'll post. Are we still in the stream? I'll post. Let me just kick back in. I'll post the articles of where this is actually all coming from in the chat in a sec. Right, I'm just gonna post it in a sec. And there isn't really much evidence to support like the claim at all, but it's like that's where, has it popped through yet? Yeah, right, I've just posted it. Right, so this is where the whole story's coming from. But if you go ahead and look at the link, there isn't anything to suggest that it's true. I don't generally keep these live streams up. I just make them private because it's just a live stream. It's just to talk to you guys. But it is interesting how, like, all of a sudden there's Galactus is coming, the Tyrant's coming, Black Panther 2 villain is also apparently being revealed by a website that has been right and has been wrong. But along with all these kind of websites, they're always right, but they're always wrong as well. So yeah, it's hard to kind of believe. It's hard to believe. It's hard to know what to believe, because just because someone's an insider doesn't mean they know anything. Because I've read a few different takes on this story, and essentially the only story is Marvel has plans. You could say that anything. You could say Marvel has plans for Doctor Doom, and like it's just interesting because it's just a theory, really. If you read it, it's more of a theory, but props to the creator of this story. You went viral with no evidence. Well done. Well, you didn't, like, the person that wrote it didn't essentially go viral, but other creators went viral because of it, which essentially is called creating a buzz out of nothing. But yeah, I mean, if you read the article, it tells you who Tyrant is. It talks about a bit about like Galactus, and then it's like, with Eternals, when Eternals was first revealed, it was a sign that Marvel was embracing vast cosmic universes. Well, we knew that already because we've got Guardians of the Galaxy. We've seen that growing in Infinity Saga, Captain Marvel, with the introduction of Captain Marvel, with characters like Galactus are on the table. Well, they've always been on the table, but now they own like all the Fox characters. They're on the table even more. But I don't really think they're going to rush into. I don't think they're going to rush into using Galactus. Can they introduce Galactus without Silver Surfer? They can introduce anyone they want to introduce, but like, there's no point introducing these people unless there's an actual reason to introduce them. If that makes any sense. Like Galactus eats worlds, eats planets, so unless he's got a reason to come, it'll probably have like, I don't know, if they are going to do it, it makes sense to do it after Doctor Strange 2. Multiverse madness, some kind of multiverse problem might create this, you know, how comic book shows, comic book movies, multiverse always create some kind of drama. But I know what happened in Endgame, technically there would be some kind of drama from that, but it's an interesting subline, but there isn't really anything to go by. So, I mean, I honestly think the theory of Galactus being stuck inside the Celestial we've seen in Guardians of the Galaxy, was it Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 when one of the Celestials chucked his staff to the ground and it just obliterated the whole planet? That would make more sense. I hope when they actually do introduce the higher beings, obviously the Beyonder, Living Tribunal, the One Above All, the Living Tribunal, all these other characters like Gore, the God Butcherer, all these higher beings, that there's an actual sense. Just because I've introduced characters like Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, doesn't really mean they need to bring like crazy powerhouses, because it doesn't need it. You look nothing like you sound. I swear you had glasses. Glasses? I could put the Gucci's on if you want. Glasses? I could put the Gucci's on if you want, but no. Yeah, because when I talk, like, it's going through the Rode NTS. Can I turn around? Look, it's going through the road, and then obviously I compress my voice a bit to get rid of the background noise and stuff. Yo, what's up, Dragon? Yeah, so essentially, I want to get more, I don't know, interactive with the audience, I guess I could say. Stunt on him, Warstu. Could Galactus be the villain for the Room of Big Avengers? Well, yeah, essentially, but it's like here since Flash season 1, yeah. Since Flash used to be good, then they absolutely trashed on the Flash in the last 2 seasons. Yeah, I really wish I could make Flash content, but it's just pointless because the show, they just don't care. The writers don't care about the Flash. I mean, luckily Reverse Flash saved it. Now you just look smoother than you sound. Okay, that sounds cool. Smoother than you sound. Cool, bro. Super chat is always there, but the problem with super chat, guys, is YouTube takes like 20-30% off it. So yeah, super chatting is kind of pointless on YouTube. Can you give me a shout out? There's no real point, dude, because there's only like 20 people in this thing, so there's not really enough people to sanction a shout out. There's only like 20 people on here. Why did you start a YouTube channel? I don't. I guess it was because of channels like New Rock Stars, probably. New Rock Stars, I used to watch that a lot. So I guess New Rock Stars is the main reason. Probably, yeah. I think New Rock Stars is probably the main reason why. I mean, obviously we're still a tiny channel, but we've kind of grown a little bit. Why? I don't really know why. I don't really know how we actually started. I just made it one day. Well, essentially it was some kind of fitness channel, and then that didn't work. Then I started some DC content, and then it got some views, and then we just continued it. And then for some reason, before Infinity War, I don't really know. Yeah, before Infinity War came out, I kind of started doing Marvel stuff, then kind of stopped the DC stuff as much, and then yeah, here we are now. So I've honestly, I've honestly no idea how the channel started. That's kind of the backstory, I guess, of how the channel started. I guess. Um, Black Black Widow is the saddest death in my opinion, because Iron Man's death, you knew it was coming from a mile off. You didn't really think Black Widow was going to die until they said the Volmir bit. They're like, oh, we're going to Volmir, so it's obvious that one of them had to die. So Black Widow, for me, was the saddest death. So guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It would be freaking awesome if we can one day hit 100,000 subscribers. We are a mile away. We're like 27,000 subs off it or something. Will you ever implement call-ins into your live streams? No, because I'm doing it through my iPhone at the moment, and there's not enough people in the stream to kind of do that kind of stuff. But on Instagram, I do live streams on Instagram where you can live stream with me at the same time and that kind of stuff. Do the dab, do a bottle flip. No, guys, can't do that. We're just having a little conversation about Galactus and is he coming? Isn't he coming? It's a very interesting story. Personally, there's no evidence that he's coming, but he will come at some point, like Victor Von Doom and everything else. Danny DeVito in the MCU? No thanks. No, we don't really need Danny DeVito in the MCU, do we? Let's be honest. It is pretty early though, isn't it? Unlucky. Yeah, unlucky, but I guess you got to be fast into watching these things, or else you will get things ruined for you. That's pretty bad that someone ruined, but everyone kind of seen that coming. But I think DC, nah. I mean, they should get a Green Arrow movie, but it is not likely to happen anytime soon. Don't know why. Yeah, we spoke about Galactus. There's no real evidence to support the claim. You should start with trader reactions. Yeah, but then you get kind of copy strikes and copyright claims, and I mean, we do trader breakdowns, but reactions, I don't know how trader reaction YouTube channels actually work, because I tried to do a few that got copyright claims before the video even posted, so then it kind of blocked it in most countries. So I don't really know how them YouTube channels do it and don't get copy strikes. Not really sure how you can do a trader breakdown, a trader reaction, and not get a strike or a claim or something. It's very hard to do that. Avengers 5, I mean, Kevin Feige's spoken about it, but I think we're a long way off that yet. Definitely longer than that away. 2022, probably more like 2024. I mean, if they are going to do a big villain, I think Avengers 5, Galactus should maybe be a build-up, but Galactus is more powerful than Thanos, so they'll have to build it up probably, I'm guessing, or something like that. So guys, subscribe to the channel if you're new. That would be freaking insane if you could, guys. 20 likes. It's trying to get to 50 likes, and I'll do Avengers 5 will introduce new Avengers in the MCU. No, because I think people like Shang-Chi and people like that are gonna, and like female Thor potentially, the new characters already will be like introduced before they get to the new Avengers. I think it would just be a new formation of the Avengers, so to speak. I guess something like that would make sense. Did anyone get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3? Yeah, the beard's not sticking. I'm going to have to chop the beard down a bit, but yeah. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, pretty cool on the Switch. Not really a fan of the controls though. The controls are a bit jarring. It just feels too much like a button bashing game for me. It doesn't feel anything like Spider-Man PS4 if you played that. Adult Spider-Man trilogy after, by adult do you mean like PG? Do you mean like 15? R-rated? I don't really think they'd do that. Because they're all about the money, aren't they? I think if they did a 15, they would lose the kind of the child or the kid audience. Kate Bishop, yeah, I think that would happen. Steve Rogers' shaving session, no, not quite, dude. I trim it down, but no, I wouldn't get rid of it completely. That wouldn't make any sense, not to me. No, because then it will take too long to grow it back. But yeah, we'll keep this going for another, say, 5-10 minutes. I just wanted to come on and say what's up. I do try and comment back to the few comments I get on the channel, but sometimes it's not really worth commenting back to some people. Morgan start the new Iron Man. No, she's too young, and then they'd have to do another time jump. I don't think. Sub Top Gamer 5. I don't think she's old enough at the moment. Maybe in the future. But yeah, she'd have to at least be 15. So at least maybe 15, 16, 17, 18. I think she's far too young. No, that just tells us that the villain of Doctor Strange 2 is going to be freaking powerful, and no one's. No, it's not being confirmed. It's not gothical, scary. You kind of get the nightmare vision. Your Legend, my most watched Marvel YouTube, but stick. Yeah, I mean, I try to stick out by interacting with you guys. But it's pretty hard. But yeah, I try and do some more of these. But the time difference, like when I want to stream, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. But it's like more middle day for you. Analytics. Most of my views come from like Mexico, America, Canada, that kind of way, and there's a big time difference. I thought Scarlet Witch had the Reality Stone at one point in her hand. Yeah, but then Thanos used the Time Stone in reverse time. Yeah, Ireland. Yeah, Ireland's the same time as UK. But what I'm saying is, like America, etc. There's a lot more. You think Marvel will do a Luke Cage? I don't think Marvel will touch Luke Cage. I don't think Marvel's going to touch any of them really. Maybe Daredevil, but not much else. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute, guys, because I've got some stuff to do. Currently working on a video, so I need to wrap that up and do the voiceover and shit like that. So guys, like always, cheers for sport, guys. I would do more of these soon. I try and make it more professional last time. I've been trying to do, for some reason, OBS, I've been trying everything. It will not work through my computer, which is annoying. It's like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will catch you in another stream or video very soon. Catch ya later.